Hey everybody, it's Kevin. I'm reporting to you from Aliana and I's house in Columbia, Tennessee. I had to leave her back in Brazil, but she's in great hands with her sister and her niece and her family. They give her all the support she needs 24/7. She started the treatment 1 week ago thanks to you guys' help. So some of the side effects are tired, constipated, nausea, and she's not doing too bad with those things, but she certainly is tired. Um, she doesn't have much strength to walk. Even when I was leaving, it was hard to leave her that night when I was getting into the Uber. She wanted to walk out with me, and she was so frail that it was hard to give her a hug. But I remember sitting on the plane coming home and looking at the picture they took of us, and I had never seen her that frail before. She's so emaciated. Um, so, but the good news is, you guys helped get this all started. You know, she's got her first treatment in her. And so we're working hard to come up with funds to keep all this going. Um, I wasn't able to gain a bank loan, and I don't own property, but I'm still working pretty hard. My company, Artisan, is doing okay, and we're working through some projects to get some of this funded as well. But it's because of you guys that we were able to get this far. So here's the good news. Even though she's still in the bed and she finds it challenging to go to the bathroom, strength-wise, she started wearing Pampers. And it's funny, but she actually can use the bathroom easier this way. She said that she wasn't too embarrassed to let that information go. When I left, the next sign I saw was that her legs had swollen due to fluids, right? So since I've been here, they drained 4.5 liters of liquid from her tummy just before they gave her pre-meds to her, before they gave her the Enhertu. So, so she's been on Enhertu 1 week. One of the things that her sister and her niece noticed is that her tummy didn't fill up with liquids as fast. And that's great news, because her doctor said one of the first signs that we would see is the ascites retreat, and we would use that as a measuring tool to see how the treatment is working, as well as blood markers and things like that. The other good news is you can hear it in her voice. She's got more spirit. Her voice is stronger, and it's exciting. I've talked to her. Well, I talk to her all day long, but the past couple of days, she still struggles with breathing and being able to talk long enough to catch her breath, but that's more from the pressure of her abdomen from the ascites rather than just having strength. But she's excited that she gets to use the bathroom easier, and now she's wanting to go out in the sun and get her feet in the grass and go look at the trees and see the squirrels and everything, that's so Eliana, So, but before she was just kind of melancholy in the bed, and she's still like that to a degree. Her wanting to go outside in nature is a great sign. So it's only been 1 week and we're already starting to get excited, because the reports, the research that I've been doing, that's what it reflects. The side effects are something you have to deal with it, but they ease off and there's ways to treat them. But it's always an increase, and I have seen reports from the researchers and oncologists, as well as a number of women who are videotaping their journeys through this. One woman, they only gave her weeks to live. Her son was a freshman in college, and she gave away everything and even designed her own urn and had a service for herself, sort of like having her own funeral. And her doctor said, hey, let's try Enhertu. Well, fast forward to the end of the story where she's dressing up to go to her son's graduation and the cancer is undetectable. Now, that doesn't mean it's been cured. It just means it's undetectable. Another woman, same thing. 1 year later, many treatments later, cancer is undetectable, and they're living normal lives. So there is going to be a strategy towards the end of this, but right now our focus is to to get this cancer under control and undetectable. We need your help still, right? I am working every angle I can work to keep these funds coming in. There's a number of you who are, one of the questions that was asked of me is, Kevin, if we donate to this, does it mean that that she's going to live, that the treatment is going to work? And it's a fair question. I can tell you by the research that we see that yes, it's very, very hopeful. I mean, in fact, an optimistic hopeful. And now that we're 1 week under the treatment, we can even see progress after this time. Sometimes donations may come in a little bit later just to see if Eliana's making progress, to see that your funds are working. So hopefully this report shows that it is. The second very cool thing is they did a piece in the newspaper, a digital newspaper of her hometown in Itapeva, Brazil, saying, Eliana's well known there for her art. She has painted a number of sites there. She's friends with the mayor. And so they did a piece that her hometown daughter needs her help to fight cancer, and the city came alive. A lot of prayers and remarks, as well as funds are starting to trickle in from there as well. And amazingly, as an attorney is even offering his services to her, which we're going to need because we're also going to go to try to fight the government to help pay for this. Anyway, we're hoping with this little report that you see that already there's hope and that the treatment looks like it's really working. And so we need your help to continue the donations to keep these treatments going up. The treatment is a little over $18,000 American dollars every 3 weeks. And we have not found a way to cover those costs other than our friends and family and folks like you to help us out. So there's another way you can help. We certainly need help with donations and prayers. But you can also help by encouraging Eliana. So her spirits are certainly lifted, her family is there, but she's mostly bedridden and she's not the kind of person to watch movies. So she likes watching her Facebook posts and Instagram and things like that. So if you guys could make little videos and post them on the Facebook for her videos and send them our way. So Eliana has a message as well for you guys. When she has the strength, she makes little videos and recordings for people. And she's greatly moved by the support that she's received so far. So it's so moving to both of us that Eliana has some messages for you.
Thank you so much for the love, for the praise. We love you guys. You guys is light in the world. And I'm so blessed to meet you guys. I'm happy for meet you guys, and it's a bless. It's a bless too. And I just send my best wishes for you, and I know that you guys will be more above. Fly. Fly. Thank you for being kind. Thank you for the praise. The praise make me strong. And thank you for the care, Kevin, for me. Thank you. Love you guys. You make me cry. Yes. You make me feel in home. And I'm grateful. I am grateful for everything you do. That's make my heart very happy.